name's Arpad Balog. This is Jeniffer Scott. We're here at IFN Modern, and we're talking chairs. What is this beautiful thing that I'm looking at right now?
So this is the IFN Modern lounge chair and ottoman.
An ottoman.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's beauty. Consumers may have seen a lot of online companies selling reproduction type chairs or furniture pieces that have copied the aesthetic, but it's really interesting that IFN Modern has focused heavily on replicating the quality. So they've got a really premium quality product that kind of matches the original chair in terms of a lot of the actual technical details.
Nice.
Yeah.
And wasn't this chair, it was designed for a director?
Yeah, a friend of Charles and Ray Eames.
Right? And
Yeah.
he directed Sunset Boulevard?
Some Like It Hot.
Like It Hot.
Yeah, so this was never meant to be a mass-produced chair.
Oh.
So they gave it as a gift. This is 7 layers of Brazilian hardwood plywood, bent and finished both on the outside and on the inside. So if you were to take that cushion off, it's going to be finished the exact same as what you see on the outside.
That's great. And this has a UV coating too, does it not?
It does, yeah, to prevent, you can put it by your window or by doors. A lot of the original chairs I've seen, through clients, there's fading happening from the back, sun damage.
What about this leather here? This looks amazing.
Yeah, so there are 3 different leather options available with IFN Modern. So you have your Italian leather, which I think is what I'm sitting on right now.
Okay.
And feel that. A lot of people worry with Italian leather that maybe it's not going to be quite as comfortable or as soft. And it comes with a coating which makes it very durable.
Okay.
So it's great for commercial spaces, high traffic, people with kids or dogs or
Man caves.
husbands. It's a really durable finish on this leather.
Okay.
But IFN Modern's Italian leather is still very comfortable and it is soft to touch.
Okay.
Whereas it might be a little bit, I think yours
feels different than mine.
I think you are sitting with the aniline leather.
Okay.
So this also has a coating, but not quite as heavy as a coating as the Italian leather. So this is going to have more of a focus on a luxury finish versus the protectant durability.
Okay. And now there's one more leather also, is that correct?
There is. They do vintage leather as well, which has the same durability as the Italian leather, but visually there's just a little bit more color variation and marking variation. Over time it may give the illusion of some distressed marks, which is where that vintage term comes into play.
Okay. But it doesn't wear any, it doesn't
No, it
wear
wears just like the Italian leather, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, right, yeah. All the leathers are sourced from Europe, but just like the vintage doesn't actually mean that the leather itself is vintage. It's a reflection of a method used to treat it.
How it's made.
Same with the Italian leather. So that's using the Italian method of treating the leather for the final product.
Okay. Excellent. And these are some of the swatches here that you can get too, right?
Yeah, I think this is one of my favorite features of IFN Modern is that you can go online and order the swatches not only of their leathers, which we have here, also of hundreds of fabrics that they offer, as well as the 3 different plywood options they have. So there's the palisander, which is much like the original chair in the dark finish that you have. There's a walnut finish, kind of that beautiful mid-tone. And then, like the chair I'm sitting in, the white oak.
White oak.
Yeah, and all of these would come in your swatch package when you order that, and free of charge.
I love how the cushions feel on these.
They do, yeah. And so the one thing about IFN Modern Lounge and Ottoman is they're made from injected foam.
Okay,
and that's a little bit different than some other products. The foam, again, being a very high quality, these are an injected foam. Do you know what that means?
No, not at all.
Okay. So injected foam means that the foam was injected into a mold to create a shape. So you see those nice curves to it. There's not that traditional foam square flat, right? So to create those beautiful curves there, that's the injected foam. And then they have the deep tufting.
This is the tufting, right?
Yes, the buttons being pulled down there into the cushion. So again, that's speaking to IFN Modern's detail to the original.
Right.
A lot of companies who are just merely copying the aesthetic don't actually put that effort in to get that full tufting there.
These leather buttons.
Yeah, all of the piping and buttons on all of their products, all of their leather products, are also 100% real leather.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
It's awesome.
What about the bases here?
Yes, so these are a 2-tone aluminum base.
Yeah.
So you've got the 5-spoke base on the chair for maximum durability or stability. And then spin those.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Right? So if you
floor's uneven.
the chairs are perfect, but if your floor is not, you're still going to feel completely stable.
Okay.
Both for the seat and the ottoman. are interchangeable.
What do you mean?
Well, it means that like we could just stand up and swap seats. Like I could have the white oak with the black chair, and you could have the palisander with white in a few minutes. Like consumers can do it at home. So you could order a different seat and ottoman cushion.
Yeah.
Maybe I've decided like a nice gray cashmere instead of white leather.
Really?
I can order that and affix it to my base.
I think you were mentioning earlier something about shock mounts.
Yeah, so shock mounts. So you'll notice the chair has that standard 15-degree tilt to it, and that remains. But with that little bit of give within that tilt to make it ergonomic and comfortable and lounger-ish, they have shock mounts built in. So they're built in underneath of the arms here.
Yeah.
So you're never going to see them, which is great.
That's why.
And then they're affixed to the seat base as well as to the back, just to sort of maintain that.
What are some of the things that are the benefits I will get from ordering online?
There's a lot of options for people out there. So from a quality standpoint, when you look at IFN Modern, the fact that they've taken so much care to match the details to the original designs is a really great sign. You know, I think that when companies start skimming on the details like the synthetic piping or maybe not having the deep tufting, you know, then you're just getting a sense of the fact that they are cutting corners in places, and maybe that comes down to comfort or durability of the product or quality of the materials. You know, so that's a great sort of reinforcement for consumers that IFN Modern has put that attention in. And then speaking of quality of materials, you know, just being able to order your swatches online.
Okay.
And I think it's also a great sign that interior designers are wanting to work with them and they have those relationships built, because those are industry people having that confidence.
Well, they make their livelihood off of that. So if they wouldn't work with them.
Exactly.
Right? But
exactly.
They work with them, so obviously there's something there, right? IFN's been around since 2009.
Yes.
They got 4 warehouses within North America.
Yeah, and those 4 warehouses, that's what's going to allow for a really fast turnaround time from ordering to receiving the product.
Let's talk about their guarantees.
It's a good one.
What is it?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years warranty.
Really?
Yeah, that's great. For a reproduction product, that's almost unheard of.
And they also got a 30-day money-back guarantee.
With no restocking fees.
I love that. You know, it's always the hidden charges I get here, right?
Hidden, like secret. People don't even know. I've had so many clients call and complain to me when I start working with them saying, I've changed my mind on this, but now they want to charge me 15, 20%.
Yeah.
On a furniture product, that's a hefty amount of money.
Yeah.
You know, that's not just like 15% on a pair of socks, fine.
No, that's a lot.
But on a chair, like, consumers don't want that. So it's great that there's no restocking fees.
They've got an easy website to navigate through. They've got hundreds of photos, descriptions of the products. Go to ifnmodern.com, order a great piece today. Check them out online. My name's Arpad Balog. This is Jeniffer Scott, and we're here at IFN Modern. Thanks for having us.